点についてのごまだ慣れないかと思う。同点について
執務室でペットを飼おうかと考えたことがあったが、日差しすら届かない場所で暮らすなんて、犬や猫がかわいそうすぎると思ってやめたんだ。それならよかった。メロピデ要塞で頭の上から水が降ってきたら、それこそ大問題
お姉ちゃん、僕たち今フクロムジナを探してるんだ。
フクロムジナがどこにいるか知らない？
フクロムジナ？
え、聞いたことないのかよ。強くてずる賢い大妖怪なんだ。いろんなものに変化して神出鬼没で人を。
俺んちの米もフクロムジナに食われたことあるぜ。それに父ちゃんもやつに
いたずらが好きなやつみたいだな。
追い払う方法が分かったんだ。
それに父ちゃんがフクロムジナは家に帰らねえ人をいじめるって言ってた。だから追い払えばずっと外で遊べるようになるだろ。
でもすごい妖怪なんだろ。お父さんやお母さんが心配する。
平気だけど、今日もフクロムジナ探しに行くっつったら父ちゃん何も言わなかったし。
あ、もしかしたらフクロムジナは今弱ってて隠れてるのかも。
うん、それにフクロムジナの妖力が回復する前に家に帰れば大丈夫。
なんか変じゃないか。ああ、フクロムジナって物語の中にしか出てこない気がする。真実を話してやろうぜ。聞いてくれ。
え？
本
そんなことない。父ちゃんは
お前らの家族はただ心配で遅くまで外で遊ばない。
ちげえよ。フクロムジナは絶対に。
そうそう、ヨイミヤ姉さんが武器まで用意してくれたんだ。妖怪を追っ払う方法も教えてくれ。
ヨイミヤ姉さん。
フクロムジナのことはヨイミヤお姉ちゃんに話したら追わないでって言って、
それからずっと機会を待ってたんだ。そしてついに今日
そうだ、ヨイミヤ姉さんはいつも遊んでくれるし物語も聞かせてくれる。嘘つくわけ。もういい。みんなヨイミヤ。
おい待てって。まずい、怒らせちゃったぞ。ヨイミヤって言ってたよな。追いかけてみようぜ。
しまんといてえな。きっと冗談や。袋ムジナがおらんわけないやろ。
でも今まで袋ムジナを見たことないし。
そら袋ムジナはえらい大妖怪やさかい。その焦ったりへこんだ今はいなくても花火大会よいみや姉さん特製の花火なら袋ムジナなんてちょろいもんや。家も畑も父ちゃんも母ちゃんもみん
わかった。よいみや姉さんが。
な。ちょっと待ちや。この短冊を1枚ずつやるさかい。よいみや姉さんからって言うたらわかるさかい。
わかった。ありがとうよいみや姉さん。そろそろ帰れよ。
ありがとうよいみお姉ちゃん、また一緒に遊ぼうね。
ああ約束や。ほな気ぃつけて帰り。やっぱあんたらか。子供相手に何言うとんねん。まあええわ。袋ムジナは子供に大人気。
ってことは
そうや。うちもさせやけど子供に聞かれた時ほんまのことを言えんかった。あの子らが今信じとるんはほぼうちが教えた作り話の方。
全部お前の作り話。
言いたいことはわかるけどうちが否定するわけ。遅くまで遊ばんようにする他にも親御さんに別の考えが何も分かってへんのにズバッと袋ムジナなんておらんって言うてもたら逆に迷惑をかけてまうかもしれへん。それに子供にとって真実なんて関係あらへん。うちかて空想の産物に憧れたりする。燃やすと虹色の光を放つ非紋石とかどれもうちの妄想やっちゅうのは知っとる。せやけど信じたいんや。あかんべーしてドロンコ投げたる。そんな人嫌や。せやろ。子供の頃に信じたもんは大人になっあんたらも子供の頃は悪霊を退治する勇者とか闇を切り裂く聖剣とか信じとったやろ。幻想が崩れ去ったら次は何を教えるんや。稲妻の鎖国の歴史、それともメガリレー。
そうだな。おいらもまだ早いと思うぞ。
理解できんくてもええわ。とにかく安心しほなうちもそろそろ帰るわ。
長野原花火大会。
そうや。うちせやこれから稲妻の八重堂は知っとるか。小説を書くのが好きな連中が集まっとるんやけどまあ悪い結末になりがちなんやけどな。例えば非紋石がお金持ちが見せびらかそうと展示した瞬間二度と燃えなくなったとか、無礼は悪党に追われた結果怒って二度と姿を現さなくなったとか。父ちゃんただいま。
もうじき花火大会や。各家庭の花火はほぼ準備が終わっ
どっちもやろか。最近ここいらに来たばっかりなんや。
そうか。ほなちゃんとモテな。
それよりも父ちゃん聞きたあかん堪忍な。
でもさっきは会話が。
ほんで長い時間かけて人々は理解した。ある鉱石を研磨することで出てきた粉末を燃やすと綺麗な色に光るってな。
父ちゃんちょい待ち。
あ、どないした。
こないだ注文した花火の材料もう届いとるか。
昨日の花火なら全部出荷したで。一昨日のもさっき。
ちゃう材料や材料。こないだ
今日の分もぼちぼち仕上げや。
ちゃう材料やって言うてん。
なんやで。
材料の鉱石。
あ、
そうだ鉱石。ごめん興奮し。
材料ならまだ届いてへんで。さっき担当のもんが理由を言いに来たんやけど。
かまへん。それさえ分かれば十分や。
ああ、ま
ほんまごめんな。うるさかったやろ。父ちゃん耳が遠いから 何言われても文句言わへんし否定もせえへん。笑うてばっかや。子供の頃はうちの話すことをちゃんと後になって父ちゃんが笑うとったのはただよう聞こえへんかったか。父ちゃんが笑うとこ見るとうちも嬉しいからや。せやけど花火大会が目前やのに材料が届
なあ、よいみや。
びっくりした
ごめん。
ちょい待ち。今誰も見てへんな。出てきてええよ。こっち来。天領奉行の連中にバレんでよかったわ。バレとったらうちら大変なことになっとったで。
悪かったよ。君が帰ってきたと聞いてつい。
気にせんといて作次郎。ここまでは計画通りに進んどる。これから花火の材料を探しに行くんやけど、ついでに船の件もなんとかしたる。前に約束したやつや。
ありがとう。こんなによくしてくれて。
昔の常連さんで稲妻の外におったんやけど、数日前に帰ってきたんや。ただ密入国がバレてもうて天領奉行に追われとる。
お尋ね者ってことか？
声でかすぎや。誰が聞いとるかわからへん。気ぃつけてや。もし捕まったら何かしらの罪に問われる。せやからなんとかして船で逃がしてやりたいんや。危ないのは百も承知や。せやけど今はあれこれ考えとる暇はあらへん。
もし船がひっくり返ったら、溺れ死んだらどうするんだ？今の稲妻は危険だって分かってたんだろ？どうして帰ってきたんだ？
それはやらなくてはいけないことがあって、帰ってきた矢先信じがたい変化をたくさん耳にした。決心してきたというのに今はどうしていいのかわからない。これ以上宵宮と龍之介さんに迷惑はかけたくない。かくまってくれてるだけでも十分ありがたいことなのに。
平気平気、そう気にせんといて。うちも言うたやろ。長野原の短冊を持っとる限りいつまでもうちのお客さんや。
短冊？
そや、うちで花火を作ってお祝いしたいっちゅうお客さんにあの短冊を渡しとるんや。短冊には長野原家のものしか読まれへん花火の作り。その短冊を見たら10年後でも100年後でも当時と同じ花火が作れるんや。代々伝わってきたもんやさかい、常連さんは
当時僕の親が龍之介さんに花火を注文したんだ。あれからもう20年も経つの。あの頃。
そう気落ちせんと。船での脱出は最後の手段にして他の方法も探したる。原因は何であれお客さんが頼ってきたんや。
かたじけない。これでもう
ええから今は隠れとき。
ああ、
稲妻出世や。あんたらも最近稲妻に来たんやろ。
それから勘定奉行にいるヒーラ。
なるほど、お偉いさんの助けがあったんか。まったく奉行衆のあんたらが旅してきたとこは稲妻と全然ちゃう。まあとにかく昨日すまんな。花火を見せろっちゅうて誘ったのに面倒やと思うたら後でまた来ても構わへんから。よかった。一つ聞いてもええか？
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited? Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, alright, I guess. I was questioned, though. Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the same boat here.
see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryo Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
I understand. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time. So just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuman tradition after all.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
That's a long story, actually. Where do I start? Maybe I'll come back to that after moving the boat here.
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now and meet you back here later.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away. I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and of course, Pops is happy to listen to me and I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing, I'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders.
So, would you try?
Oh, I do! What I really wanted to say was, sorry. Let's head to the city.
Question. Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kinda have a point.
Ah, here we are. Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoi Mia. No need to beat around the bush. You're here for the...
Huh? Really? How?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all of... I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh, so sorry for bothering you every time.
Come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made? It's no trouble at all, my friend. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows, he probably would have run away by now.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige. Customers come first. Always.
Alright then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Your father must be very proud of you. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh, no you don't! That's out of the question!
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things you need to get done today.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
There's no convincing you, is there? All right then, if you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think I'll literally do any favor they ask me to. When that happens, I say to them, hey, this is a fireworks store. We do fireworks. But they don't always listen, so it can't be helped. But also, it's not really a big deal. Anyway, we've got all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them. Hajime, Mr. Aminoma, it's me!
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fire.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have...
No worry. Oh, wait. Actually, how about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me
that...
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. If you badger Hajime like this...
But this is a special circumstance, surely! The Naganohara...
So give me your ore, and I will process...
Huh? Master, you mean you'll...
Is that so surprising? It is, after...
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more...
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra...
Though for you, dear child, excuse me. I will be...
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shape and size of these great... It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools.
Of course. I have studied...
So have a minima art and Naganohara fire...
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another, but the ingredients required to make fireworks have remained the same. Hajime, in the
I know.
All right, I won't... Okay, time to... Koichi probably isn't back just... Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day. Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
I felt like I was neglected. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have a chance to sit down and have a proper chat.
You
guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Oh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are free to live their life however they want, doing whatever makes them happy. My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there. It was from the winery or something.
Dawn Winery! Their dandelion wine is super famous.
Yes, that's the one! I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling me all night about how good it tasted. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And we're looking for answers from the gods, too.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh. That must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way.
Sometimes.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill. An adventurer friend of mine once told me, don't worry though, and you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave, who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the...
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Okay, good.
If it can withstand this...
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is...
That's way too small.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built still. I'll be the first to admit that if he's playing...
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft is...
I'm not the one you should be... To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately. Then this is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no...
Let's store the boat here for now then.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it does. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with, as long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out.
That's true. This was all a collaborative.
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Anyway, thanks for everything, Kui. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naga.
Who's third sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving... At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of... They were a tightly knit group of friends. But eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some...
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always going to be some distance after being separated. To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commitment?
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down. Anyway, I need to go update Sakajiro. See you, Koichi.
Yeah, I should get out of here too.
Okay, story time. So, when... But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out, he's a lot younger than you. The boat is already and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water.
After how?
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryo Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into it, but if the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, they make a run for the...
Okay, I won't, but...
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back, once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So forget it.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it.
If only there was no Sakoku decree. Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you. The Tenryo Commission. If only they weren't... Oh, that's right. That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's... That's it. I'll go talk to them.
Are you...
Oh, don't worry about that. They're all right. You should get back indoors, Sakujiro. Okay, let's go. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those material pots? Pots? No, never mind. I know.
Ahem. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just time. Yep.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, come on in, dear. Come and take a seat. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Oh, before I forget, I brought the fireworks that you ordered.
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First your father, and now you. I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next heir of Naganahara fireworks.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
No, no, no. We can't be putting you to work when you're a guest in our home. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up.
It's no trouble, really. We don't mind helping.
Oh, you're such good kids. As for mine, he's all... if you're quite sure it's no trouble...
Sure, it won't take us up. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's... Satoru's on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family business just keeps getting better. We sold some fireworks to Liu a while back, and word is they were a real hit.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always...
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff and I couldn't get enough of it.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them. Even if it does mean putting up with some conflict. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship. But still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Konda Village. You're all...
Thank you! Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how...
50 years since what? Some important day?
Well, if you must know.
Oh, stop trying to impress them.
Well, maybe you're right. To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. Even as it was rising up into the sky, but then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her and saw her eye. Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already...
50 years. In some ways, it's a long, but 50 years of being together.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra
Oh no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same firework every year. It wouldn't be the same without it. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days, even at this age.
Ah, what a good...
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk...
Sakujiro.
Huh?
He was our boy's best friend when... They were inseparable. They grew up but one day. They had...
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, but our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end,
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was real. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or...
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke. And I'm sure, but since it's Sakujiro...
What a strange coincidence!
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said, now I finally understand why he can't decide what...
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up to...
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult.
Yes.
I think after all these years, they ought to...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryo Commission.
Huh? Why? Pops, are you all...
I told them but they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the...
Oh, this is bad news. I don't... Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryo Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. I wish I'd caught the...
As it happens, I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you...
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for Sakujiro. We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down. And his friends! Let's ask them.
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke, I'm sorry, but I'll bring you guys... Yeah! Also, yeah, we did...
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, alright? Stay in...
We will! We'll be on our...
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryo Commission over there! It must be them!
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me?
Ugh, what in... Time for a light show! Let the magic begin! Say cheese! Strike a pose!
I must withdraw.
Time to shine!
I must withdraw.
The fuse is lit!
I must withdraw.
Fire hazard! Surprise!
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryo Commission? You will be punished for your act. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
Look, we can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate,
But your return says that you finally came around to my...
Whatever
you will return with me to the Tenryo The one who made this boat will also...
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get it.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the...
Why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryo Commission. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance.
What are you talking about? Just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it all.
Don't flatter yourself.
Yoimiya, leave it.
No, I won't leave it. I'm Keisuke. You seem to like settling things with a duel. If I win, then you need to say everything that's... And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, if you don't say anything...
And if you lose...
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro. And accept the...
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle the...
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Becca? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! Alright, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
That didn't count. Surprise! Say cheese! Let the world come on!
A moment, please. I must withdraw.
Be amazed!
I must withdraw.
Breaking news!
Get rid of chili.
Time for a light show!
I must withdraw.
Hold that pose!
Sir, they are too...
Stand.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now...
Yes, sir.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate. Why were you so convinced that we had things to...
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that nobody sets off a firework to feel...
The reason I came back is that it wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your night?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that...
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryo Commission. I do wonder, am I really do? The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket up.
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next. I'll beat them up. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. Shitaka and the others to transport it here. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind,
But I think you did the right thing. And what?
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were...
That's only because I know your parents so well.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can...
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference.
Ah, never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the... Yoimiya! The way you... What can I say? I like to talk. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. Sakujiro and Keisuke... Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I want to... May I present... The show begins!
Jangan air.
How brilliant! The show begins! How brilliant!
Huh? Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya? Shh. Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it!
That's what I wanted to hear. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships, I believe that as time goes by. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here.
You know, Yoimiya, you seem to turn into a completely different person.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent, quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, for Keisuke's parents, and for Keisuke and Sakujiro, they were oh yeah, right, beliefs!
As for me, to be honest,
seriously?
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so it was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are but people's feelings don't just disappear. And it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody also consider this, you have to have the Naganoharas. If we didn't exist, I don't really think about complicated, but I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Heine's having a pretty good time. As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House.
Ad Astra Abyssa.
How strange. Toma's playing his ventriloquist. Toma? Hey, you can come out? Huh.
Hello. Have you...
No, we thought he'd be with you.
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent and the 100th vision bearer in question. The one who will...
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy...
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. This cannot happen.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring... And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicated...
There is no other option. He is my friend. But... Okay, I'll...
Don't worry, Ayaka.
of using elemental energy without a vision. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity.
Gangnya luar biasa gitu.
You will be inlaid upon this statue. There is much to verify about him.
Let's begin.
Strike dead! Evasion is futile.
Let the magic begin! Let my name echo in song!
Stay cool. Face your gift.
Lightning fall from the land of eternity.
Easy on me. No backup, huh? Fine by me. Away now.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Say cheese! How dare you! Hey! Over here! Olive! Hold that pose! Headline! Still needs a headline. May I present?
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Time to improvise.
Instabilities will be removed.
The show begins!
Inferior. Ha! Strike dead! You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree.
Huh?
Next time, I will strike twice.
Why have we stopped here?
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll go to Tatarasuna and find the resist. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sango no Miya's group! The ones who came together to...
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sango no Miya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far, the only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun. Don't worry about me. I can...
We gotta hurry up! Let's get out of here!
It's raining? That's alright. The real problem would be if we could feel water dripping on our heads in the fortress of Meropide.
May I present? How brilliant!
Let me try my blade.
The show begins! May I present? Surprise!
More! Away now.
Over here! Smile!
How's this? It's my lucky day. A moment, please.
Stefana! May I present?
To the very
Over here!
Another test subject.
Surprise!
Sembunyi di rumput. Padahal lahat pa rin.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're. Last thing I heard was that we'd push the resistance back to just northwest.
I doubt it. Their rear guard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol.
Fair point.
Northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking.
Stefana!
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nizuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nizuchi Beach. And that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nizuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
day. Let me try my blade.
Hey, look! Do you think that's
Teach me a lesson.
spider? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out!
I dare you. Have a seat. Not bad. Don't hold back. Train harder. I've been bested.
Thank you so much for your help. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my... So, you aren't dressed like resist. Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hut decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sango Nomiya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too. I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
She's a special case. She doesn't have a vision, but she can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome you with open arms. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
A word of advice, don't break the law. Is there anything else? Yeah, seriously, don't break the law. they say if you're scared of the thunder, it's really because you got something else to hide. Oh.
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's... You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th Vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. Why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Tepe here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics. I'll make sure you get a warm... Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits.
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with.
Whoa. Tepe, did you bring this one in?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai, and only 1 of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This lady stole the show, though. When she saw me tiring and falling back, she burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for her at all. I heard she even stormed the vision hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take her down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but her facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Tepe. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Tepe's exploits, I'm itching.
Huh. That's a loop.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something? I heard about a rep. They say it feels...
Sure. No.
Well, if you're a fan of... But if you're more of a wolf... Thanks for your help. Oh. Never mind. I guess I may need your help in them, and,
It's a standard
I'm dying to...
I don't think it worked. Thanks again. Speaking of training, it'll be a good chance for them to meet a few more of our platoon and settle in.
You got it. All right, let's move out.
Let's see now.
Bullseye?
Only...
How hard could...
Seems things have... I guess we'll just have to keep practicing.
Come on, guys. Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce... In battle, she single-handedly slayed multiple and that was after...
Is that true? We promised not to take too... It would mean a lot.
Oh.
I'll ensure your safety.
pressure getting to you? That's no way to demonstrate. Come on, let's go. Ready? I'm sure you'll get it. Well, there you have it. I told you.
Incredible! I think my posture was off.
Those watching your demonstration was at least this time I was able to observe. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, my wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become a? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue now then. Where should we head?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's... There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy...
What? Impossible. We'd better go assess the...
Battle formation! Get them!
Say cheese!
Soldiers, quick!
Stay cool.
Face your gift! Here!
Oh, my character! Smile! Hard hitting exclusive! Go!
Now, I'm lost.
Well, we managed to hold them off. But we have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. Unless they must have an informant. Feeding them. Our priority is finding the agent and protect.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive... The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby. Before attack, I suggest we repair the walls and...
In that case, why don't we make this more... Alright, that should do it. The ship seems I've made an... I thought getting transferred to the front line...
Why are you so...
It's just like there are a mole... Anyway, if all goes well...
We've had it. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports as for us. It's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost. The situation is becoming grim. For now,
we should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall.
Is it time for a magic show? It is as the stars foretold.
Yeah, I'll do my best, but I can't guarantee a victory.
This is how it must be.
Witness my magnificence! The show begins!
So, you are the only one here? She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance, but soon. The Resistance will. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance.
I have faith in her act. The Vision Hunt Decree is a
It is futile. There is one other thing. I will make you a deal. Hand her over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides.
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
She is of great importance to the... But the way I see it, she is expendable.
That's where you're wrong! She means just as much to us, as the Resistance never betrays its own.
General Goro!
Tepe and the Traveler. It would appear our time to fight...
Well. We meet again. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance. That you choose to show up here proves that you... Why not represent the Resistance in a
fight, Yvonne?
Before the battle to the superior force, there's little... Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you.
Well, what do you think?
mighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
You got this!
There's more than one round! Keep it up!
Look! That's 2 rounds in a row! Brace yourself. The Shogun's army is not invincible! We can win! Soldiers are rallying. Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, Traveler!
Train harder.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun! And
prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
Now!
Stand firm! Hold the line! Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment!
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered! Ha!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryou Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan.
I know Watatsumi Island very...
Goro, thank you for... Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army. And I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer. To keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will...
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things. Thank you for all your fight.
guarantee you. Only the Alcor could pull off a... Did we give you a fright? I gotta admit, I was caught off guard myself. When we dropped you off in Rito, I wasn't expecting to tar a suit, but wherever you might end up, you'll always be part of Captain. If you're ever in a tight spot, come and find me.
On the way here, I happened to learn of the bounty on your head. I hear also that you witnessed the Raiden Shogun, the Musono Hitotachi. Perhaps one day we will be able to face her oppression head on.
The shall begin! Leave my space! Written in the stars. Shadows of fate. Say teased!
You're open, Tingle! That Tingle! You're open!
May I present? Truth bomb!
That Tingle!
Smile!
It's gonna get a little chilly. What now?
Her Excellency never... I must say, at that time, his friend...
Decided by destiny. Strike a pose. Let the world come alive.
A moment, please. Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Delve into destiny.
What now?
Hard hitting it. This was not foretold.